Good morning. It's Friday morning. We are on the E train heading down to the financial district. Lower Manhattan, probably one of our favorite places in the city to stay. We chose not to stay there this time because one of its advantages is that it's really quiet on nights and weekends, which makes a great place to stay. But knowing what was going on with the pandemic and that restaurants were closed and were carry out and outdoor dining only, we knew in the garment district where we're staying at that there were a lot of places to eat right around there that wouldn't let that be an issue. So we're going to take a tour of probably Brookfield Plaza, probably hit the World Trade Center,
the Wall Street, the Stock Exchange. There's a really pretty tree down there.
Yeah, a couple good Christmas trees at the Wall Street and at Southside Seaport. So
head by Trinity Church, show you Hamilton's grave site.
We're about 2 stops away from the World Trade Center stop, and we will pick you back up outside of Brookfield Plaza.
See you there?
All right, we've made it here to outside of Brookfield Place. I think we said Plaza on the train, but apparently it's Brookfield Place.
It's Place. We were wrong.
We are right across the street from One World Trade. On the other side is the Oculus, and of course the memorial in between. So we're gonna go inside Brookfield Place here and see if we can find some Christmas decorations, and then we will work our way across the memorials, the One World Trade, and over to the Oculus. So let's go see if we can find some Christmas decorations.
Yeah.
Okay, we found our way to the atrium. We have found hanging lights in between the palm trees. They appear to be changing colors. I'm sure this is much better at night. We may try to come back here at night and get it. We've got Christmas trees in each of the corners. And bear with us as we are having to record this by hand. As shortly after we got in here, the security guard came and told us we couldn't have our gimbal while filming with the phone.
It sure is pretty walking under here, though, even during the daytime.
Absolutely. So we're going to walk around the mall a little bit, show you some of the stores that are in here, and then we'll make our way back outside. All right, we've left Brookfield Place and we have made it back across the street and are standing right at the bottom of One World Trade. We're going to try to pan up to the top of it. I don't remember the height. 1776 rings a bell to me.
Sounds right.
And when you include the transmission towers, I think that it has regained one of the tallest buildings in the Eastern Hemisphere. So, of course, right next to it is the 9/11 Memorial Fountains. So we're going to pan by them out here. We think it's a very reverent place, and don't take selfies and don't do a lot of talking while we're right next to the fountains. So we're going to take the camera and we're going to film it and be as reverent as we can as we go by the memorial. Okay, that's always a very emotional and humble experience, something I think that everybody should experience at least once in their life.
We try to go every year and pay respects to those who lost their lives on 9/11. And the fountains are actually in the same footprint as the Twin Towers were.
Yes, so now we're across the street at Ladder Company 10 and Engine Company 10. These were actually the first responders that actually ran across the street to assist when the first attack happened. We're going to once again remain silent as we walk by the memorial for the firemen, first responders that lost their lives on that tragic day. All right, we wanted to include that segment for those of you who might not have the opportunity to visit memorials in person or the new One World Trade Center.
There's also a museum you can visit right across from the fountains. We're not going to visit it today, but we have visited before. It's a very, very unique and memorable experience.
Definitely emotional. So.
Highly recommend it.
All right, we're going to carry on with our exploring of
The financial district.
We are outside the Oculus, which some funny stories here. We kind of watched this being built from the beginning.
Yeah, we were trying to figure out what it was going to be as they were building it. Still not real sure what it's supposed to look like. Some people think maybe a dinosaur bones or a whale tail.
Whale tail, yeah, I've heard that one several times.
It's pretty neat. It's basically a big mall.
Yeah, so generally they have a lot of Christmas decorations inside here, so we're going to carry on inside and see what we can find. Here to have garland hung everywhere.
Yeah. Usually there's a Christmas tree down there, but I don't see it this year.
We'll make our way downstairs and see what we can find. Okay, well, they don't appear to have the Christmas tree that they've had in the past. I guess the virus has limited the decorations here, as in front where we parked the other day.
Right.
But they do have a very large Apple store. In fact, I think we purchased some AirPods here one year when they first came out. We're gonna make our way back out to Wall Street. We promised to find you a Christmas tree, probably at Wall Street and on South Side of Seaport, surely. All right, we've not quite made it to the Wall Street Christmas tree, but we stumbled across this at Broadway Liberty. Got some Christmas trees in the center and lights on all the trees.
So pretty with the snow.
It is. I can't tell how well the lights on the trees are showing up in the video, but we found some Christmas decorations. All right, we're coming down in front of Trinity Church. We're gonna go up here to the corner and make a right and
Left.
left, yeah, left, and find Alexander Hamilton's. So we're not sure what's going on here. Maybe someone can Google it and leave in the comments. But this, what's underneath that black tarp is Alexander Hamilton's grave.
Yep. So Alexander Hamilton was a founding father. He was our first national treasurer. His wife, Elizabeth, is actually buried here, as well as her sister, Angelica. I'm not sure where their plots are located, but usually you can see Alexander's resting place very well here.
Yes, and last December we actually had the super opportunity of watching the Broadway show Hamilton before the pandemic set in and shut down all of Broadway.
It's amazing. I'm kind of obsessed with Hamilton now. So.
We're not sure where the fire truck's going, but we're going to pause here and let it do its thing. All right, we have arrived at the Wall Street Christmas tree. I think this is probably one of the, maybe the second best to Rockefeller.
I would say so.
This is actually in the middle of the road around Broad and Wall Street, probably.
Right across from the New York Stock Exchange building.
So we also have Kwanzaa candles at the bottom of this one. We'll walk up and try and get a closer view and take a shot of the New York Stock Exchange also. Alright, now we're gonna make our way down to the Bull, and on the way we've got the Fearless Girl statue.
With their little Santa hat on.
That's right outside the Christmas tree at Wall Street here. We're passing by the Federal Building here at Wall, Nassau, and this is a statue of George Washington.
George Washington, yes. Not this building, but this location is where they sworn George Washington in as the first president of the United States. So, pretty historic.
Good information. All right, here we are at the famous Wall Street charging bull. Got snow on its back again.
Everybody trying to get their picture made with it.
All right, we've made it to the famous Stone Street, of which they have definitely taken advantage of the outdoor dining opportunities
They
here.
are. It's one of the oldest streets in the city. One of the last ones, maybe the only one that still has cobblestone for roads. Famous place to come for all the restaurants, pubs, bars, that kind of thing.
Obviously during the non-pandemic times. We may actually stop here and take advantage of some outdoor dining.
Yeah, see what we can find.
All right, after having a nice little outdoor dining experience here at a place called Underdog on Stone Street, we're gonna make our way down to
the South Street Seaport.
All right, another Christmas tree there.
Yeah. All right, we're here at Francis, I don't know how you say it, Tavern.
Yeah, I'm not sure how you say it.
It's a museum and tavern. It actually served as a place for George Washington to do some of the negotiations with the British during the American Revolution. So super historic landmark here in the financial district.
Outside dining again. All right, so we're at the Federal Reserve Bank of New York, which ironically this is about all you can see of it is the placard. We'll make our way down towards what appears to be the front doors, but we've walked around this building several times and we've never found any kind of better entrance to it.
The reserve is so large it takes up the entire block. That's how big it is. I know you can't tell from here. There's a vault here containing the world's largest dispensary of gold in the world. Insane.
Yes, so coming right up in front of us is kind of what always appears to be the lighted, heated entrance. As you see, all the windows on the first floor, the second floor, and on up have these what looks like 1-inch, 2-inch bars on them. And then, yeah, this appears to be possibly the door, but obviously very secure. This is the only entrances besides delivery doors that you can find of the entire building. All right, as we make our way down from Wall Street to the South Street, Seaport. Here on Water Street and John Street is the Water Street clock. I guess me being the tech guy, I've always enjoyed this clock. You can see the 3 is lit up in red for the minutes, actually the hours. 54 is lit up in blue for the minutes, and then as you can see 47, 48, 49 is the seconds. The 06 seems to be having a glitch right now, but I've always enjoyed this clock as we walk down Water Street. Alright, we have made it to the South Street Seaport Museum and another Christmas tree. See, we finally found the Christmas trees we promised. This is another area we really enjoy during the summertime. Normally they have a lot of events here.
Yeah, we kind of celebrated down here 4th of July one year. They had kind of a big party down here in the middle of the square where the Christmas trees are.
Right, so there's also a TKTS booth here, so tip if you're looking for those cheap Broadway tickets. Sometimes when the ticket booth in Midtown is slammed, you can slide down here and pick up great tickets. So we're going to work our way towards the
water.
Yeah, this is the East River of the Hudson. I'm going to say the East River. How's that? So, and just some technical updates. We file this under the bear with us, we're still learning categories. While through the magic of editing, this video will probably not be 10 minutes. We've actually been out filming for about 4 hours. We've run the battery dead in the primary phone that'll fit on the gimbal. So we are now freehanding it again as the other phone weighs too much. The wireless mic packs are about to die. So we're probably gonna end this video with this segment right here. Actually, we're gonna try to do one more bonus segment for Justin. Stay tuned.
Justin.
After we show you the East River here, we're gonna try and slide one in there for Justin. All right, we are now here at Pier 16 and 17, behind the Seaport. View of the East River.
Water is my favorite part. Just hang out here, be out of the water in a big city. You don't really feel like you're in a big city.
Absolutely. So on the other side of the water, the buildings there that you're seeing is Brooklyn. We will definitely get a video here before long. We'll plan on walking across the Brooklyn Bridge.
Absolutely.
Maybe doing the Staten Island Ferry out to Staten Island. Cover a couple of the other boroughs. I hope you've enjoyed this tour. I'm gonna be honest, we're about froze. It's
about 32 degrees right now.
Yeah,
which
with
is
the wind.
warmer. It was 28 earlier today.
Yeah, but the wind chill, we're about froze. So we're gonna wrap this up, but stay tuned. One more bonus footage, then we're gonna wrap this for a day.
Alright, so last year this art installation was in front of the Flatiron building. It's much cooler at night. All of these strings kind of glow in the black lights. Super cool.
Train, strangely enough, completely by ourselves. That's just an odd thing for a subway car.
Very weird.
We're heading out to, I guess you call that Chinatown?
Yeah.
Chinatown for a special friend of ours. All right, we received a special request while we were in the financial district from our good buddy, Justin. This is
Ladder 8.
Ladder and Hook and Ladder 8.
Yes. Famous for the Ghostbusters.
Yes, this is the firehouse that was used primarily for the filming of the Ghostbusters movie.
As you can see, they take pride in it. Right under the floor here. They have to go through.
Yeah. Oh,
Are you gonna
park here? Yeah.
All right, extra bonus footage. We had a family kind of in front of us here that had a young child that wanted to see inside the station. And so the firemen were friendly enough to open it up and let the child inside the fire truck. So we're getting a really cool glimpse of inside the station. So
You can see on the front of the truck they even have a Ghostbuster
yes, if you look right inside the reef, you can see the Ghostbuster logo. So super cool, extra bonus footage. So like, ring the bell for notifications, and subscribe.